Brittany Stratton here with Ears of Experience, your local ears expert. So today I'm going to be talking about Disneyland Paris. Now that kind of seems to be my niche here because my family is stationed here in Germany, so that's the closest Disney to us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this list from the bottom up. Your number 5 reason not to visit Disneyland Paris during the summer, the weather. If you have ever experienced a summer in Europe, it's pretty miserable, mostly because the American conveniences that we are used to, they simply don't have here. None of the lower level resorts at Disney offer air conditioning. And to be completely honest, most people don't even think to ask about that. So even if you stay off-site, stay at an Airbnb or something you found on Booking.com, most people don't think to ask about the air conditioning. And I can promise you, majority of them don't. So it is very, very hot. The sun is pretty direct all day long, and it's just not enjoyable. I grew up in Southern California in the heat of the desert, so I'm not a stranger to heat. I can handle it. We have 120-degree summers. However, here it's a little bit different simply because you kind of don't get away from it. Also, I'm a believer in that you can put as many more clothes on as you want. You can only take so much off, well, without, getting kicked out of the park. But legitimately, you can prepare for cooler weather. You can bring jackets, you can bring scarves, you can bring umbrellas. You can only wear so many tank tops. You can only wear so many pairs of shorts, and still you're miserable. So, weather. One of the reasons I don't recommend going during the summertime. Number 4. Number 4 today is the holiday decorations. So, Disney is pretty known for their holidays. They go all out. And needless to say, my family's a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I try to go every single Christmas time. It's one of my favorite times of year to go. But not only do they have the Christmas or holiday decorations, they also have Halloween. So the Halloween party and festivals go all the way through October, but actually go over this month on to November 5th. So you can actually go in November when the American promotion is happening, and I'll talk about that later. But you can still experience a little bit of the Halloween festivities, and they have an awesome Halloween parade, and they'll have special treats and special things you can buy, everything for the holidays. Christmas. I mean, if you haven't experienced a Disney park, well, a lot of these tips are for Disney Paris, but they really work for any of the parks. Christmas time there, it's magical. I mean, there's nothing more you can say about it. And we have the benefit here at Disneyland Paris that it can actually snow. I'm not going to promise you that will happen, but more than likely during winter time in Paris, it does snow. So you can have that little bit of extra magic that you typically will never see at Disneyland California or Walt Disney World, Florida. So that's a little bit of extra special. They have the big trees, they have the special fireworks, they have the special parades. It's all phenomenal. So now to your number 3 reason why you should not visit Disneyland Paris during the summer. Number 3 is the cost. They're a business. Everywhere's a business. When it is peak travel season, they are going to up their prices because people pay for it. So here you can actually see, they will tell you when their peak prices are. If you look at this calendar, the colors there will show you what's the more expensive season, what's the less expensive season, value, moderate, and high. So you can see that not traveling during the summertime is going to be better for your pocket. Not to mention that currently you can book an American special, which means I can book it for you, and it's all in USD. Has nothing to do with the euro, so you don't have to worry about losing any money in any sort of conversion when you book through me. That package you can book up to 1 October. After that, I can't book the special anymore until this spring, I believe. But it is buy 2 nights, get 2 nights free. A lot of people here, they know about the military discounted tickets. Yes, you can buy military discounted tickets, 2-day park hoppers at the gate, I believe for €79 each per person. However, if you want to stay on site at a Disney resort, which I highly recommend, I've talked about that in another post on why, but this package is a better deal because when you book a room-only package with Disney, the price is actually a lot more, and you end up kind of getting your tickets for free when you book these specials. So This special, you can book up until October 1st, and it's for travel November 1st, so you still have that first week if you go right then to see the Halloween decorations. And this is all through 2018. Okay, so now we are on to number 2, the second reason why you should not visit Disneyland Paris during the summer. This is probably my favorite. I should have made it number 1, but I was hemming and hawing about it and decided to make it number 2. The fireworks. Let me tell you, Illuminations, which is Disneyland Paris's firework festivities, is not to be missed. Any Disney park, anyone that you go to, you have to see this. They spend, I don't even want to know how much money they spend designing this. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It makes me cry every time. I'm kind of a baby that way, even worse since I became a mom. But it's magical. They illuminate the castle with actual pictures and videos, and it looks as though there are just movies happening on the castle. Here are some pictures of it. I mean, it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, why is this not a reason to go in the summer? Well, for those who may be new to Europe and not really know, it stays light here until, 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night during the summertime. That means that this show and these fireworks cannot happen until that time. So if you're like me and you have smaller children, mine are 8, 6, and 3, I have 3 boys, that means they're going to have to stay up until 11:30. By the time you get out of the park with all the crowds and back up to your room, you're not in your room until almost midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit of a schedule control freak with my kids, mainly because if something happens and throws off their day, it's miserable for the entire family the next day. So trying to keep them, let alone myself, up until that late, it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Our first trip we went in June. I didn't even follow my own advice. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was awful. None of us saw the fireworks show because the kids all wanted to crash at 8 o'clock. Mom was tired. You know, for really to have park success, you have to get to the parks before they open to be able to hit all the popular rides. So in doing that, you don't want to have a 14, 15-hour day in the park. That's just asinine. So the summertime, if you want to see the fireworks, that's kind of what you'll have to anticipate for. And it's just not enjoyable for the family. Whereas if you wait till the time changes and you go fall, winter, spring, you're having fireworks show at 7:30, 8 o'clock, much more reasonable for your entire family. And then you can still enjoy some park time. You can still go to Disney Village. You can still hang out at your hotel. There's still things to do after that if you're kind of, night owls. That's fine. But this gives you the opportunity to at least enjoy it. Because again, this fireworks show, it is not to be missed. It's absolutely phenomenal. I highly, highly recommend that you see it. And to be able to make it enjoyable for your family and for yourself and your sanity, you don't want to do it at 11 o'clock at night. It is exhausting, absolutely exhausting. Okay, so now we've made it. The number 1 reason not to visit Disneyland Paris during the summer, crowds. I mean, I've touched on it a bit, kind of at every single one of these points that I've given you. The crowds are terrible, absolutely terrible. Everyone's on vacation. People are traveling from the States. People are traveling around Europe. No one's in school. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So to really benefit and get on any of the main rides that you want to get on, you'll need to have those early park hours, which you only get if you are traveling, if you are staying at a Disneyland resort. So to be able to do that and have the low crowds and not really have to stress that much about it, you need to go when it's not peak travel season. If you go during the fall, winter, spring, lower crowds, which means lower wait times and more enjoyable time for your family. So that is my top 5 reasons not to visit Disneyland Paris during the summer. This is Brittany Stratton with Years of Experience, and I cannot wait to plan your family's next magical vacation. Have a great day, guys.